Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Happy holidays. I hope you guys had a great holiday season and a happy new year. Here's to 2018. So I haven't posted in a while. I've been busy with the family and doing things around the house and all that, so I kind of neglected the Jeep a little bit. If you guys noticed, the video should be a little bit better now. We're filming now in 4K. I always use my cell phone to film the videos. I had a iPhone 7 Plus, which decided to fall off of a dresser during the holiday season, and I upgraded to the 10. So the picture's a little bit clearer, should make for a better video. One of the top questions that I get asked all the time is, how do I afford all the modifications I do to my Jeep? And I want to clear that up. I, by no means, am wealthy. I don't have a ton of money. I'm just really cheap, and I search vigorously for deals on, whether it be through vendors, whether it be on Craigslist, Marketplace, anything like that. Today's one of these great opportunities and a great find, and that's what we're going to be installing today. Stay tuned. So, what I always do pretty much on a daily basis, whether I need anything or not, I like to type in Jeep JK, Jeep JKU, Rubicon, and I search anything from Marketplace or Craigslist. Sometimes I jump on some of the forums and I see what's in the for sale section. Not necessarily needing anything, but just looking to see what's out there and what products I could go with. How you doing? So what I did was I found a Jeep club here in South Florida, and I had a buddy who was trading in his two-door Rubicon, and he had a lot of work done to it. If I had an endless supply of money, I would have bought a ton of items that he was selling. One of the ones that I did end up snagging was a rock hard sport cage, which I've always wanted. It's for a two-door, so it doesn't have the back addition for the back seat. I could always add that later. It's already powder coated red, and it's flawless. It's one of those modifications that you always want and pray that you never need, so it's better safe than sorry. And not trying to lowball him or anything like that, I asked him what was his asking price, and we worked out a deal where I saved several $100s on the price, plus got it powder coated for free, basically. So if you look for deals, they are out there. You can find them. Just keep your eyes peeled. Use everything to your advantage. If you have a buddy, you have a friend or something, work it out with them. Offer trades. I traded the hardtop off of my Jeep for a AR-15 that I wanted, that a buddy had, just because I won't be able to use it with this tire carrier. Anything's possible. Just go out there and try it. There's a few videos on this install, so I don't want to beat a dead horse. So what I'm going to do is right now I'll remove the grab handles because they're not going to be needed anymore, and get everything all set. I'll remove the top, take off the doors, and I'll start the install process. If I run into anything out of the ordinary, I'll be sure to film it. But right now, I don't think you guys need to see this or want to. The top, took the doors off, and I'm just getting everything started. I'm going to have to remove the grab handles, which I added. I believe the visor comes out too, and I know these bolts come out. These side panels need to come out. Now, quick little trick about these: push back here, and it'll separate just enough to get your nail in, and you can pop that right out. Hopefully I don't have any clearance issues with the air hose. We'll figure that out as I come to it. But yeah, that's where we're at so far. Update. I removed the door surrounds from this front half, unzipped the cover, and I went to pull this styrofoam out, and it cracked. I'm pretty sure it cracked right where I need it to be, but we'll see once I get up there. Removed the side panel, and I used my just regular utility knife, and I cut an edge over here and then diagonal along the vent, following what Rock Hard did in their install video. I do have a few wires here. This is for my CB antenna. This is power going to the CB. I did see in one of the videos they did have to grind down this little corner to make the edge fit. So I'm going to test fit it now, and I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like. So the two bolts up top are in. I'm going to mark on the side where I have to drill my holes. One thing that I did screw up on, I cut a little bit too far down on the vent here. If you do it, stop at the top of the defrost vent, not the bottom like I did. But other than that, the seam looks good. We're gonna push it in a little bit here, but the fit is nice, and that doesn't really bother me. Doesn't affect anything, but my little mistake, no big deal. So make sure before you mark where you're gonna have to drill your holes, I tightened these up fully, these 2 bolts up top here, the 13mm. So it's in place, it's not moving. I'll mark it up. Go from there. I just center tapped the 3 holes. I had to purchase the stencil from Rock Hard, cost me like 10 or 15 bucks. That was the only thing missing from the kit that the guy sold me. I did not need to grind anything in here. It seems to fit fine, it fits flush. I mean, I'll see once I put a door on it and make sure it closes, but as of right now, I didn't need to grind anything else. So I jumped over to the other side, removed everything, and I already started, I should have filmed it, but I've been trimming away at the top piece here. I'll figure it out later if I'm gonna actually use it. I just have the S-Pod wire, I have the wire going for the air gauge, I have my Bluetooth. It's just too much to leave hanging out. I don't think it's gonna look clean. In the meantime, I test fitted and marked where I'm going to be drilling. Have the drill here. So once again, as usual on this channel, you will see me drilling into my Jeep. Yeah, stay tuned. This is the best angle that I could get. I know it's not great, but at least it's something. Just pray that the drill doesn't walk, that I don't mess up the paint. We're through. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Okay. So, situation as with anything used, you run the risk of something not fitting properly. I'm pretty sure I drilled the holes correctly, but this one appears to be tapped on an angle. The bolt stopped right there, and I tried going at it a little bit more, and rather than trying to strip the bolt and then ending up having to cut it, I think I'm going to leave one bolt out. I'm going to back this one out, and on the passenger side right now I'm going to have 2 bolts holding it out on the side rather than 3. I think I should be fine, but I'm going to come back to this later. Sorry I didn't put that bar on film, but that was pretty easy, straightforward. What I ended up doing here, I got the bolt in as close as I could. I still got about a 1/4 inch left. For now, I'm leaving it like that. I put a door on it to test fit it. The door has plenty of clearance. It doesn't hit this bolt at all. So I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. I don't know if it's not tapped all the way through. I don't have a tap, so I'll have to get one and come back to that. Now, thus far, this is what it looks like. I have the crossbar going across the front. Now on this side, I ran into a major issue. I don't know if I wasn't aligned right or what, but I drilled the hole and I'm nowhere near the mark where I need to be. Rather than fighting with it, I put the other 2 in. They went right in smooth. I'm leaving that one alone for now. Again, it's too tedious, and it'll work with the 2 for now. Everything else is in. Now what I'm going to do is that crossbar that goes across the top here. Now I saw in someone else's video, I believe it was Overclocked. Also awesome channel if you haven't checked it out for Jeep stuff. He did an install on this as well. And on that side, if you can see on the roll bar, I have that extra little spot weld right there. I have my grinder. I'm gonna file that down and grind it. This side, the passenger side, does not have it. So I'm gonna take that off right now. I'll touch base with you guys again before I put that bar in across, and we're almost done, dude. One hand, but so you put this in, make sure the beveled end of the roll bar is facing this way. Take your rubber mallet, just tap it into place, and it'll sit flush. It's cut out to go around this weld here. Okay. Moving along with the install, I just removed the soundbar. Now note, this clip, this plug is a pain to get out. I left it connected, just let it down nice and easy. Alright, so I was playing around with the plastic shroud, cut it up to make it fit. It's really hard to get it in there. For now, I put the sun visors back on, and I just put a double-sided piece of tape for Bluetooth, and I left it like this. I don't like the finish of it, leaving it open. I'm gonna come back to it, just maybe not tonight. Losing sun, so. Okay. So the two holes on top of the soundbar are drilled. Easiest way to do this, put one bolt in on one of the caps holding the header bar, line it up, mark it, drill it out, and just move it out of your way for a second. So if you have a soft top on your Jeep, these are best top door surrounds. They're pretty much exactly the same thing as the factory door surrounds. What I did with the first one was just cut down with the knife and over. All you really have to do is just score it, just like that. And then you can come in with a pair of dikes and just clip it away and then clean it up after. So you're just like that. Now most of it's gone. I could clean it up with the knife. I was going to use the Dremel, but this is much faster and easier. So for now, this is pretty much complete. I didn't finish trimming these yet. I will. I did have to trim more of the door surround than what I originally thought. You got to come like right next to that little square, but it's fine. Soft top is back on. It's all bolted up. What I might do is loosen these up on both ends and try to lower it a little bit. Let me just point in. So this is the view pretty much at eye level. It doesn't really cause that much of a blind spot. You can still see the mirrors fine, but you don't see the hood anymore. That, and I'm 5'9", 5'10" on a good day, so I'm not exactly the tallest person. I like the look of it without the roll bar padding. I just want to cover this up. I might cut the carpet, not the carpet, the covering, and make it fit over that just so you don't see the styrofoam. But other than that, it's a done deal. Like I said, I didn't want to beat a dead horse and do the full install. Some of the things that I ran into, once again, the bottom hole didn't line up on this side. On the other side, I'll show you here. On the other side, the bolt stopped about a 1/4 inch out, but it doesn't affect anything. The door still opens and closes the way it should. All in all, I'm really happy with the way it came out. I feel much safer now. That's what it looks like from the front. I threw one of the T-Mogo stickers on it. But, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them in the comments below. Let me know what you want to see done next. As always, thanks for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button. Leave me a comment. Like I said, I read and respond to most every comment that's made. Hope you enjoyed.